Good evening, everyone. It is Mystic and Soleil, and I am here with a video this evening. Now, the title of this video is called 3 Ways to Become More Spiritual in 2022. Let's get started. I have my handy dandy notebook here on the side, so I may look off to the side a couple of times throughout the video. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So there are 3 ways to become more spiritual in 2022. And the first way to become more spiritual is to figure out your purpose and your values. What I mean by that, you need to understand what makes you truly happy within in order to know if spirituality is for you or not. Figure out what your purpose is and what do you have to offer, because if you don't know what you're operating out of, if you don't even know who you are as a person, how do you even know if spirituality is the route to go for you in 2022? All right. Also, understand what qualities do you have? What qualities do you possess that will make you want to explore what it will be like to reap the benefits of what it means to be spiritual? Because the whole spirituality topic has become very popular over the years, and people are like becoming very, how can I say this? They're wowed away by the tarot cards, the divination tools, the conspiracy theories, and everything of the like, but they're not really paying attention to the nitty gritty, which is truly what it means to be spiritual, which is your purpose. Your purpose is what it means to become more spiritual. It really is. And a way to figure out your purpose and your value is to write everything out. Write it out. Self-expression is key. So drawing, coloring, singing, figuring out your hobby, like what do you enjoy in life in this day and age, that will help get you to understanding what it means to feel. Being spiritual also has a lot to do with feelings and emotions and expression and embodying what it means to be whole. That's exactly what it means to be spiritual. When you're spiritual, there's no need to hide how you're truly feeling inside. There's no need for that. Like, it is all about you becoming open to whatever it is that's out there that's supposed to help push you forward without being afraid of fear or your flaws or your drawbacks or your setbacks. You get what I'm saying? So it's important to know that is what you need to do in order to become more spiritual in 2022. Well, that's one of the ways. So way number 1 is to figure out your purpose and your value as a human being, as a spiritual person living a human being experience on this earth. The second way to become more spiritual in 2022 is to gain spiritual insight. I recommend anyone who is watching this video to seek out a reliable and trusting spiritual advisor. It will take time because not everyone is going to be a fit. You know what I'm saying? So when you go out and get a reading, so you seek a trusting and reliable spiritual advisor by getting a reading. You can book one with me if you're interested in how in my services. And if you like the way that I read, my way of reading could be very different from the next person. So it's important to note that when you are looking for a spiritual advisor, everyone does not read the same. Everyone has their own morals, their own principles, their own values that they push onto their audience. So be cautious of that. Be mindful of that when you're trying to embark on this spiritual journey and you're trying to trust in someone to help guide you down this spiritual path. All right. The second thing, or the sub point of the second way, is to read books and articles to increase your knowledge on what spirituality is. It's a lot to cover in one video on what spirituality could mean for me, for you, and for everybody else on the planet. spirituality can mean a variety of different things for many different people. And one of the ways is to become present and to become knowledgeable about yourself and your surroundings. So read up on a lot of different books and articles. I will even link some books below and even make a video about all the books that I recommend for you to read to become a more well-rounded spiritual person in 2022. All right. Now, the third sub point of point number 2, which is to gain spiritual insight, is to meet with people who have similar spiritual goals to guide each other. Utilize your social media platforms. Go ahead and follow different spiritual readers on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, whatever that's out there, and gain an understanding of how they operate as people. A lot of spiritual people like myself, we vlog about different experiences that we have, and that's a great way to get familiar to how people are navigating this spiritual space. So go ahead and go on Instagram, and 555 just showed up on the camera, by the way. But yeah, go on Instagram, go on TikTok, go ahead and start researching different spiritual people who are dominating this arena at this time, and start studying the things that they're putting out, because a lot of them are giving out very, very resourceful information. I know a lot of people, may not have the time right now to read a lot of books, but I mean, if you can find time to scroll, why not go ahead and start following people who align with what you want to become in 2022. All right. So given that, point number 3, the third way to become more spiritual in 2022 is to begin trying spiritual practice. The very first thing that I advise people to do is to start practicing deep breathing techniques. Give yourself that moment to breathe in, count to 4, hold it for 4, and then breathe out for 4. That is a great way to center yourself and ground yourself and your energy, which will in turn help you become more present when it's time to listen for messages, intuitive messages about the next step you need to take in your life, in your day-to-day life. The next thing you can do is self-guided meditation. So YouTube is an amazing platform to use when it comes to self-guided meditations. As a spiritual person, you have to learn how to be able to control and monitor your thoughts when you are trying to practice grounding. It doesn't mean you ignore your thoughts. It doesn't mean that you ignore how you're feeling. It means you acknowledge everything and then you let it flow and you let it go. Meditation definitely has a lot of benefits to it, and I will be more than happy to make an additional video about that. Stay tuned for that video, because I think that is extremely important for those who are trying to embark on this spiritual journey. So yes, make sure that you are taking part in self-guided meditations. Go on YouTube or even go to a session, because they have sessions all across the world, virtual and in person, that you can attend to allow you to learn how to properly meditate. And of course, there's no perfect way to meditate. So when I say properly meditate, I didn't mean that. But when I say meditate properly, I just mean to do it in such a way that you feel like there's a difference there. Okay. Another way to practice your spiritual practice is with prayer. Every day, make it a goal to pray. Make it a goal to acknowledge source, whoever you believe in, and thank them for waking you up today. Thank that entity or that God or that, or the universe. Thank them for waking you up today. Acknowledge, express gratitude for waking you up today, because that is going to help you feel comforted and secure, knowing that I'm still here. There's a purpose here, and I was spared to another day on this earth to be able to fulfill my calling. All right. Now, another thing you can do is to take a yoga class. Yoga classes are amazing. Okay. I wish more and more people will embark on the yoga journey more now than ever, because a lot of people are not really working out as much as we used to. Yeah, we're working out, but we're not getting out as much as we should because of COVID and because of the pandemic and stuff like that. But, it's important to practice yoga, because yoga exercises will help stretch out, stretch out your muscles. It will help you center and ground yourself. That's another way to ground yourself. And I think it's just so important because you will feel so much better after the session. Even 5 minutes will make a huge difference. They even have 5-minute sessions on YouTube as well. All right. Another thing you can do to become more spiritual in 2022 is to spend time outside in natural environments. Okay. Take a walk outside for 30 minutes. Give yourself that breath of fresh air. Make it your business to get up with the sun, to get up in the morning with the sun and go outside and take that walk, because your body needs it. Not only do you need it, but not only do your mental wellness need it, but your spiritual wellness need it. Your spiritual side needs to experience other living entities around where it's at. You know what I'm saying? You need to experience that. Even if you feel like, you're a learner, you're introverted, you don't really need to be around people. Yes, you do. You don't even have to talk to nobody. Just go outside and take that needed walk, because that's what's going to give you the inspiration that you need to chase your purpose, your calling, your mission, and to help you feel fulfilled spiritually on the inside and outside. And last but not least, I said this earlier, but the last way to become more spiritual in this particular video is to express gratitude. Express gratitude in all that you do, because the more that you express gratitude, the more you will notice that the universe is sending more abundance your way. The more that you express gratitude, the more you even realize that there's more good going on in my life than bad, or more good going on in your life than bad. And so it's important to know that no matter what you're going through, everything's still good. You're still living, you're still breathing, you're still walking, you're still able to make it happen for yourself. So make sure that you do that, because that is so important. And a lot of people overlook that when it comes to spirituality. And it's really just as simple as, thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for waking me up today. I am so grateful to be alive. I am so grateful to be able to eat and taste, to smell, to, to walk my dog, to be able to cook. It's the little things in life that matters, that will make you feel more connected with who you are as a person, and will overall help you become more spiritual in 2022. So again, my name is Mystic Intellect. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think. And if there's any videos that you want me to post or make, let me know, because I am more than happy to make more videos about this topic. It doesn't have to be just about spirituality. It can be about all things life, love, relationships. So just keep me posted on how this is working for you, and how implementing these strategies into your daily practice help. Let me know how it works for you. So yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night. Goodbye.